So, yun nga, the term bobotante has been thrown around, lalo na nung previous campaign season. A lot of the this has been it's a term used by I would say hindi ko alam kung accurate kung tawagin liberals eh. Hindi ko sure eh.
The
Kasi wala
intellectual
tayong
elite.
ganun eh, di ba?
Yeah, we don't have a semblance of a party system
Wala
at
tayong
all.
ganun eh. So, I would say the equivalent of liberals, progressives, wokes.
Wokes.
Yun.
Yeah, wokes.
Yan yung mga binabato nila dyan. Makita mo sa mga Reddit, mga ganong klase, mga Facebook, nakikipag-away sa Viber group ng mga kapamilya nila.
Correct.
And everything. Do you think this is a result of one, ang theory ko is one, may elitism involved? Pangalawa, is it really the fault of the ones that are being called bobotante to be bobotante?
Right. Well, Red, alam mo, there's two ways to attack that question, And wow, I'm going to be yung medyo serious. I'll go to the serious part. And I will quote none other than Albert Einstein himself. Wow, bigat, no?
Grabe,
Grabe. Einstein agad tayo, brother. What is the very definition of insanity, sabi ni Einstein? It's doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result.
Yeah.
So maybe when you look at the term like bobotante, sino ba talaga ang bobo dyan?
Yeah.
Yung bobotante or the candidates and campaign managers who insist on doing the same thing, thinking that they will somehow uplift or educate these bobotantes and allow them to win. Sino ba talaga ang bobotante dyan? The guy who doesn't conform to the reality or the behavior in and of itself? Yung behavior kasi ng Filipino voter, unfortunately, I mean, depending on which lens you look at it, we have something called OAP, Order of Attribute Preference, in my discipline, no? So iba-iba yan. When you think of a cup, a TV show, for example, any good or item, you have something called an OAP. Ice cream. Ano yung order of attribute preference mo? Kailangan masarap, maganda yung packaging, maganda yung Siguro down the line na yung sinong endorser, anong amoy.
Tama.
Malayo na yon.
Anong kulay nung packaging?
Anong kulay nung packaging? Malayo na yon. But the order of attribute preference for Filipino voters, for candidates, unfortunately in the Philippines, hindi pumapasok yung track record.
Wow.
Hindi pumapasok yung educational attainment.
Yep.
Hindi pumapasok necessarily, very, very sad for me to say, don't cancel me, this is the data talking, integrity doesn't really count. Integrity is not a big thing.
Yeah.
It's really, pare-pareho yan since time immemorial. The earliest study that I have had a chance to get my hands on was 1998. So since 98 na yan, talagang ang gusto ng Pinoy, madaling lapitan,
Tama.
mukhang mabait, sikat.
Mukhang mabait talaga eh.
Yeah,
Sikat.
seriously, mukhang mabait, mukhang madaling lapitan, matulungin, which are so broad that it will encompass and a wide spectrum na matatabunan na yung mga ibang attributes na perhaps the more not bobo, and by the way, I'm not espousing this ideology, but the more discerning voter will say, bakit hindi yun ang tinitignan ninyo? Filipinos are notoriously, that's the word I'm going to use, notoriously, we have notorious amnesia.
Oh yeah. Grabe.
I mean, just think of the past cases that some of our sitting senators, some of our sitting senators have spent time in jail.
Exactly.
And they're back,
and
they're back there.
And they're just
diba?
bida na sila ngayon.
Diba? So, national. Local, yes. Believe it or not, in local, because usually, and let me qualify that, ina-amplify nung kalaban.
Okay.
Ina-amplify nung kalaban.
That's how they...
Yes, ina-amplify ng kalaban. Uy, ito, puro pangako, napako.
Lalo na kung gusto mong kunin yung trono, di ba?
Yes, yung trono. So, i-amplify. Di ba pinangako ni Red na bababaan niya, Sabi niya, magtatayo siya ng palengke. Asa na ang palengke? So, yes, that does matter.